What's going on, guys? Evan the Dark Souls enthusiast here, bringing another Dark Souls gameplay commentary on the Xbox 360. I've had a pretty busy week and I haven't brought a whole lot of uploads to the channel. I'm also waiting for a couple new games to put out so I can start branching off into games besides Call of Duty and Dark Souls and Armored Core 4 Answer, which no one wants. Plenty of new content coming. It's just, I get busy sometimes and I can't really have like a guaranteed upload schedule, so for anyone who likes to subscribe, think of subscribing. Keep in mind that content does come regularly, but it doesn't come in like droves of like 7 videos a week. That's just sort of an FYI. I know some commentators put up a ton of stuff, but normally those guys are trying to do this professionally, and I just like to chat with you guys, my visible audience that's becoming slightly more visible. With that said, this video is really just to show players how to get past the White Knights in Annor Londo. Even if you're playing sloppy like I am, you can still make it happen. It's an unfun area. This is on New Game Plus, so it's significantly harder than it would be on New Game, because the gear you bring is really less important than the methodology you use. But one thing's for sure, you need to, whichever knight you go for first, in fact you don't even have to deal with this one if you don't want to, you need to separate the two knights in such a way that the wall to my right blocks their line of sight of each other, because it's basically impossible to deal with one knight with one shooting at you. A good safe way to take out the knights is to parry, another is to block, hit them once, block, hit them once. I absolutely recommend a shield for this ledge here, but with that said, you need to be very careful, because if you block a Dragon Slayer arrow, it's 99% certain you're going to get pushed off the edge, because for some reason I guess the angles don't really work out, and that, like this knight here, I can block an arrow and the force will actually push me off the edge. Instead of into the wall to my left, it just will shove me back off the edge. I have no idea why the physics work that way, but it's kind of how it worked out. But this is just a demonstration. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Spells and pyromancy are the easiest way. Miracles that push them off the edge, etc. But this is just one of those ways that all players can do. Everyone should have access to a weapon and a shield, so any player can do it this way. I found this to be the most reliable way, and it's how 90% of my characters wind up doing it. Particularly if you have a better weapon, like in a Hornet's, where you can probably one-shot them with the parry, or you can just trade hits. So that's just sort of the way I do it. I know a lot of players struggle here. The next part of this video is going to be me dueling Ornstein and Smough on New Game Plus, which I know people say they have trouble with, particularly transition from New Game to New Game Plus, so I'm hoping this video will sort of demonstrate that it's really not that hard. My strategies for each fight remain roughly the same, but without further ado, I'd like to thank you guys for watching and enjoy the fight. I hope to see you guys next time, and I'm sorry this is one of those quick commentaries. Gotta make do with the time I have.